Hi guys, good morning. So I just wanted to vlog my week in geriatrics because I'm going to finish my geriatrics placement in 2 weeks, and I just wanted to have something to look back on from each placement. So today is a Monday morning. Thankfully, it's not raining, it's 9 degrees. It's okay, it's not that cold. So I'll take you guys along and I'll show you how and what working in geriatrics or the care of the elderly looks like. So see you in the hospital.
I'm sitting, I try myself to a bit mobilizing, that might help with a good attitude. And I keep thinking about
Done for the day. Hi guys, Monday is done. I'm done for the day. It's only 5 p.m. and look at how dark it is. It looks like it's 9 or 10 p.m. So it's officially winter in the UK and the sun is setting by 4 p.m. So I saw 4 patients today. One was a fall with long lie, one was hospital acquired pneumonia, one was neutropenia because of lymphoma and metastatic prostatic cancer, and the other one was acute confusion. It's also drizzling right now and I'm walking back home. So that was day 1 of geriatrics. Wow, I can't even see my face now. Okay then, looks like it's night already, although it's not. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hi guys, welcome to day 2 and it's freezing. It's 7 degrees but I can just feel the chill on my face. It's quite bad. I'm walking to the hospital and as you can see the autumn behind me. See you guys in the hospital. Hi guys, I'm done with day 2. This is my hot chocolate with cream, marshmallows, and Irish cream syrup. So I'm done a bit early today at 4 o'clock because there was absolutely nothing to do, and a colleague said that he could watch over my patients. They are all pretty much stable and there's nothing really to do for them. So I'm heading home. It's almost dark, as you can see. So that was day 2. That's the hospital, as you can see. So this is where all the equipment is. So for taking bloods, we first take a tourniquet and then an alcohol wipe. Then we take gauze, then a blue butterfly needle, and then we take the bottles. I need a yellow and black bottle. And we print the patient stickers to stick it on the bottle. And gloves as well. That's it. So I've taken the bloods, as you can see, and we need to dispose this in the correct manner. So we put all this into the bin except for the shards, which go in the yellow bin. And that's it. Now you send these to the lab for processing and you will get the results in an hour or so. So this is the shoot system, where instead of going to the path lab in person, we can send it through this. We open the pod and we put this in. And we close it like this, and there are numbers where to send it. So we dial the number and make sure the right destination is come up, as you can see, pathology. Then you put this here and you just wait. And that's done.
This is like a biologic.
Huh?
And it's a very
Hi guys, so I'm done with day 3. I know you can't see me right now because it's quite dark, I'm heading home with a coffee. So today was quite a busy and hectic day. There was a really unwell patient who was being treated for pulmonary edema and hospital acquired pneumonia. So a lot of the day went in caring for him because there was a cardio referral and a lot of medication changes to be done. So yeah, I had to stay a bit late, and now I'm headed home. So that's how my day 3 in geriatrics was. Next week is my last week in geriatrics. After that, I'll be rotating to another specialty. I'm gonna miss geriatrics. At the end of the week, I will speak a little bit about geriatrics and how and why I actually quite enjoyed it and loved it. So that's about it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hi guys, I'm done with my last day of the week in geriatrics. I couldn't really record much yesterday. I'm gonna go home and reflect on my whole placement in geriatrics as a whole, and I'm gonna talk about why I actually loved geriatrics. So I'll see you guys when I get home. It's dark and chilly outside. Hi guys, so I quickly want to touch upon why I enjoyed geriatrics for the past 4 months. So this is my first job in the NHS and my first ever rotation. So since my favorite number is 7, I'm going to give you 7 reasons why I loved geriatrics and why I think it should be your first rotation if this is your first job in the NHS. So the first reason is the patients. They are so cute and so old and wise and endearing. They're very patient with me whenever I practice my skills on them, because initially when I started out, I was quite underconfident and scared and doubtful, to put in cannulas or to take bloods. But every time I failed at taking bloods, they were the ones who encouraged me, and they were like, that's okay, you can try another time, I'm sure you can do it now. Or if I got it easily, then they would always be like, you've done a good job, that was very nice, that was painless. So they're just so kind and cute. So I think that's my main reason to love geriatrics, the patients themselves. Then the second thing is the consultants and the whole team as a whole. Since they're all working with older patients, I feel like they're all so kind and considerate and warm, and that whole energy sort of everyone feeds off of each other's energies and vibes, and they are so considerate of the patient's wishes, even if it's a very small one. For example, there was one patient who wanted cheese and she loves cheese, so the discharge coordinator, she bought that cheese herself and then she got it from home and gave it to the patient. And then there was another patient who was just randomly asking for a red lipstick, so she just then someone else went and gave their own red lipstick to the patient. So they take care of each and every wish of the patient. So that was another reason. And the third one is the pace of the flow of the ward. So like I said, for the first 2 weeks I was placed on AMU, where I felt a little flustered because obviously the pace of AMU is much faster than a ward, and I wanted to start off with a ward. And I'm so glad I started off in geriatrics because the pace of work is much slower. It gives you enough time to get a hang of things, because especially when you're new to the system, you do have to learn a lot, and mostly how the system works more than the clinical knowledge. So I was glad that I was given this time, and also because I was not on any on-calls for my first placement, so that was great. The fourth reason is geriatrics is extremely multidisciplinary. I think it is an absolute perfect example for multidisciplinary team working, because in our handovers and ward rounds, there are physiotherapists, occupational therapists, dietitians, different kinds of nurse practitioners, doctors, consultants, junior doctors, pharmacists. So it's like a whole team gets together to take care of each and every patient. So I feel like geriatrics not just treats the disease but looks at the person as a whole, and there is holistic care, which I really loved and appreciate. And then the fifth reason is I feel I get to see, because the patients are old and usually most of them have a long past medical history, you get to see a lot of chronic conditions and how they are managed and how they play a role in interacting with each other, and polypharmacy, because most of them are put on many medications. So you kind of learn a lot about pathology, pharmacology, and the biochemistry. Like you get a good picture of different things playing together. So that is another reason. And the sixth reason I love geriatrics is because of the resilience that I feed off of, or I observe in the patients, because all of them are old. They've seen a lot of life, and they've had many experiences, and good ones, bad ones, ugly ones. And now when they're in the hospital, I see all of them, they just enjoy the most tiniest of things. They're just sitting there and enjoying the sunshine, or they're reading a book, or when I go to talk to them, then they just want to have a chat with you, and they feel so happy after that. So, and everyone is fighting a disease, and they're still smiling, and they want to go home, they want to mobilize, they want to walk. So I see a lot of resilience in them. So I'm glad I got to experience that. And last but not the least, the seventh reason is it's not a reason, but it's more like a suggestion. I strongly suggest that geriatrics should be your first placement. You should definitely consider it as your first placement if you're going to start a new job in the NHS, or even if it's not your first and you are interested in geriatrics after you've heard me. Even then it's fine. But if you are yet to start your first job, then I highly urge that you ask your rota manager or whoever is responsible if you could start off in geriatrics, because I didn't choose this, but it happened for the best, and I couldn't have asked for a better start. So yeah, that's about geriatrics. And so next week is my last week in geriatrics, and I'm off on Monday. So yeah, I basically just have another 4 days of geriatrics, so that's why I decided to film this week. And after that, I'll be going to a new rotation, and after I get used to the rotation for a couple of months, I will also vlog a week in that rotation and take you guys along. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.